Hello my dear students. Now I am going to solve English question paper, that is 15E first language based on NCERT first flight text. Okay, especially for Adarsh Vidyalaya English medium schools. This is state level question paper which you were solved recently. Yes, last week. State level SSLC preparatory examination February, which was held in last week. The code number is 15E. So based on NCERT syllabus. Okay. So for this subject, you are going to write for 100 marks. The time is 10:30 to 1:45. So almost 3 or 15 minutes. Okay. So general objectives, you should see their instructions to the candidates. Better you should read them when you are free. So first question is Roman letter first. There are 4 alternatives are given for each of following questions. Incomplete statements. Only one of them is correct or most appropriate one. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with the letter of alphabet C. So you should read the instructions clearly. So what they said, 4 alternatives are given for each of the following questions. Incomplete statements. Only one of them is correct or most appropriate. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with the letter of alphabet. So I should write answer with the alphabet, that is A or B or C or D, which is right. See, I am going to read now that question. I planted dash tree in my garden last year. Dash tree has now grown big. So this is one sentence. I planted dash tree in my garden last year. That is one sentence. Next one is dash tree has now grown big. Here you are supposed to write the appropriate articles to be filled in the blanks are. So what should be first one? I planted a tree. I'm going to tell you answer. I planted a tree. Means many trees are there. Coconut tree is there, mango tree is there. So many trees are there, of course. Here I planted a tree. Okay, I planted a tree in my garden last year. That particular tree means the tree has, what I am telling, the tree has now grown big. So correct answer is yes. Which is your guess? Yes, B is the right answer. I planted a tree in my garden last year. The tree has grown big. So A and the articles are correct. Here first of all they are telling generally. I planted a tree in my garden. Next. The tree has the tree. That tree I have planted in my garden. No, that tree means the tree, particularly telling the tree has now grown big. So which is the correct one? B, A and the. So correct alternative is the A and the, that is B. Okay, correct answer is B. So next one, second question, we are going to the playground. See, you should read the answer and understand that question. Compulsory you should understand that question. We are going to the playground. The appropriate question tag to be added is. So how we write question tag? We are going to the playground. Now R is helping verb here. So it is in positive sentence. When it is positive sentence, first helping verb HV plus not NOT, then that subject. Lastly, question mark is compulsory in question tags. Why we should ask that question tags? We are going to the playground. Aren't we? Aren't we? Yes, the answer is the appropriate question tag to be added is aren't we. So yes, the answer is C. Aren't we? Next, third question. Anand is a friendly man. Underlined word friendly. The underlined word is whether it is an adverb or an adjective or a verb or a noun. Here, who is Anand? He is a man. How is he? He is a friendly man. So here, man is a noun, an adjective which tells or describes about a man. How is he? The manner. So almost adjective tells or describes about the qualities of a noun. So here friendly becomes an adjective. Correct answer is B, an adjective. So shall we go to next question? The chief guest distributed the prizes to the children. Here underlined word is distributed. Yes, the correct phrasal verb that can be replace the underlined word is gave away, gave out, given. So here correct one is gave out, distribute, gave out. So B is the right answer. What you should write? First fourth question number, then answer, alphabet B and gave out. You should write in full. Next question, we are moving fifth one. My legs are pillars, comma, the body is the body, the shrine, the head, a cupola of gold. The figure of speech used here is. So we have that original translation in first language, that is 14E code for state English syllabus, state level, first language. That vachanas are there written by Basvarna. My legs are pillars, comma, the body is the shrine, the head is a cupola of gold. So my legs are compared to pillars. My legs are nothing but pillars. Because I am poor, I can't go so far. I don't have any money to travel to see gods that we who are situated from far from my places. I don't have sufficient money to reach that big temples. Okay, so my legs are temples, my legs are pillars, my legs are compared to pillars, the body is compared to shrine, the head a cupola of gold. So in Kannada we can sing that song. ಉಳ್ಳವರು ಶಿವಾಲಯವ ಮಾಡುವರು ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಬಡವನಯ್ಯ ಎನ್ನ ಕಾಲೆ ಕಂಬ ದೇಹವೇ ದೇಗುಲ ಶಿರವೇ ಹೊನ್ನ ಕಲಶವಯ್ಯ ಶಿರ ಹೊನ್ನ ಕಲಶ comparing. Yes, ಎನ್ನ ಕಾಲೆ ಕಂಬ, my legs are nothing but pillars. So here legs are compared to pillars, living things are compared to non-living things. Yes, you are right. The correct answer is metaphor. D answer is the right answer here. My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a pupil of wood. The figure of speech used here is the metaphor. Okay, next sixth one. The ship with all the passengers dash sunk by the enemy. So this is written in passive voice. The ship with all the passengers. The ship is singular form. Dash sunk by the enemy. So here correct answer is D, was. The ship with all the passengers was sunk by the enemy. Okay. The correct form of the verb to be filled in the blank is was. Next, observe the relationship in the first pair of the words and complete the second pair accordingly in the following. These questions are analogy type. Okay, analogy questions they are called as. Observe the relationship in the first pair of words and complete the second pair accordingly in the following. So 4 into 1 is equal to 4. 4 questions. 4 marks. Perfect opposite word, imperfect. Regular opposite, irregular. Yes, site, S-I-G-H-T, site opposite. Sorry, site, S-I-G-H-T, it is homophone. S-I-G-H-T and S-I-T-E. Okay. Then F-A-I-R, fair, F-A-R-E, fair. Next one, third one, participate, participate, participation, adding I-O-N. Then here decision, D-E-C-I-D-E, decide, then decision, D-E-C-I-S-I-O-N. Here, write V1, written V3, write, wrote, written, speak, spoke, spoken. Here, correct word is spoken. So, rewrite as directed, third Roman letter. Next, change the voice of the sentence. Passive voice. I have purchased a book. I subject, have helping verb, purchased main verb, a book is object. So we should write a book has been purchased by me. So you can get 1 for this question, 1 mark. Okay. Then frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. So here is the sentence I am going to read. Frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. We celebrate National Science Day on 28th February every year. So this is in simple present tense because we celebrate Science Day on 28th February every year. This is habitual action. Every year we celebrate. Okay. Regularly, not missing. We celebrate National Science Day on 28th February every year. So here it shows the date. So what we should write here, the date. So question will be when. When we celebrate National Science Day every year. So you can write like that. Don't forget to write question mark. Next, change into an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence. How should you write? This is now statement. Abdul Kalam is a great person. Abdul Kalam is a great person. What a great person Abdul Kalam is. What a great person Abdul Kalam is. We should write with the WH question. What a great person is. Abdul Kalam is a great person. What a great person Abdul Kalam is. Is should come last and with exclamation mark. So in question tag, question is compulsory, and framing question mark is compulsory. Here exclamation mark is compulsory. Then only you will get marks, full marks. Otherwise you will get half mark. So exclamation mark is must. Next we coming to 1 mark questions. See, answer the following questions in a sentence. Each will get 1 mark for each question. So 7 marks we should write for one sentence for 1 mark. Okay, students, there are 7. Here also 2 marks questions. There are 7. You should write 2 or 3 sentences. So how many questions here? 7 questions. Okay, don't miss all the questions in 4th and 5th Roman letter. So try to write all the answers correctly. First for 1 mark and second for 2 marks. Next, rewrite as directed. They are telling, they are given some directions. You should write according to that directions. How many questions here? 3 questions. 3 questions, you will get 2 marks. Total is 6 marks are there here. So change the following sentence into the other 2 degrees of comparison. Julius Caesar is better than any other play of Shakespeare. Here it is singular form. Julius Caesar is better than any other plays of Shakespeare. So Julius Caesar is a tragedy play written by Shakespeare. So it is in comparative degree. You should change them into positive and superlative degree. Julius Caesar is the best play of Shakespeare. No other play of Shakespeare is good as Julius Caesar. So this is the right answer. If you write like this, you'll get the 2 marks. Coming to indirect speech, most important question. So and also interesting for me also. First I want to see whether the students written this one or not. If you wrote correctly, then you will become a perfect English spokesperson. See, change the following sentence to reported speech. What is it? Reshma said, I went to visit my grandparents last week. So this sentence is in past tense, simple past tense. So simple statement. Reshma said, I went to visit my grandparents last week. So Reshma said that. It is a simple statement. So we should add that. Reshma said that she had gone to visit her grandparents the previous week. Instead of writing last, we should write the previous week. Reshma is a girl here, that's what. Instead of I, we should write she. Then here, my grandparents becomes her grandparents. So once again I am repeating. Reshma said that she had gone to visit her grandparents the previous week. So according to the indirect speech, the rule is if it is in simple past tense, when we are changing into indirect speech, we should use past perfect tense. So I went to visit becomes she had gone to visit. She had gone to visit her grandparents the previous week. Understood? Then only we can get 2 marks. So this is combining the sentences using as soon as and no sooner than. I hope you will write this one. We reached Bengaluru. It began to rain. As soon as we reached Bangalore, it began to rain. So here most thing is you should put, don't forget to write comma. You should use punctuation marks compulsory in these two sentences. Next, May is 7th. Answer the following questions in 5 to 6 sentences each. These questions carries 3 marks. 6 questions carries 3 marks. I hope you'll write these questions. Okay, bread is an important part of Gowan's life. Explain this statement with suitable examples. How they are necessary in their birthday party or in engagement or in marriage or naming ceremony. Which type of breads they use occasionally, accordingly. In Gowan's people. Okay. Then narrate the incident of journey of Otter in the aircraft from Paris to London. How he managed that otter. Should write that one. He put it in the box and it came outside in the plane outside. Then what happened in the inside the plane? Where it was that time. Okay, that you should write in 5 or 6 sentences each. Then narrate the incident of journey of water finished. Then explain how Robert Frost presents dust of snow in the poem. Write a brief note on the conversation between a young man and a young woman in the poem for Anne Gregory. Okay, students. Should write either 5 questions or options are also there. How is Wanda seen as different by the other girls? How do Maddie and Peggy treat her? You can write this one also 100 dresses part 1 and part 2. So your lessons, they are very easy. If you read thoroughly, you can write all the answers correctly and carefully. Here explain the reference to the context. Reference to the context, what you should write here. Yours was the only one I could see on the radar. So which lesson this sentence is taken from, then where it comes, who said this one, incidents, should write all the things in 4 or 5 sentences. Then you can get 3 marks. Here also, teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on the earth. Who said this, in which lesson, in what incident he said this. Should write that one also. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. I think I could turn and live with animals. See the lessons. You should write the names of the lessons and sentence taken from the lesson and in what circumstances they told like this. Then here quote from memory. Quote from memory should write with all capital letters, initial lines. One stanza is there, should write. Then should give correct punctuational marks. Then only we get 4 marks. Okay. Next, answer the following questions in 7 to 8 sentences each. The questions are 3 questions and for 4 marks. How does the postmaster keep up the faith of Flencho on God? You should write how is unshakable faith in God. Okay, after that, how did Valliamma plan for her bus ride? She was very passionate in traveling the bus, which came first time in her village. Next, you should write, in what way did Kisaku Tammi understand the fact that death is common to all? On certain conditions, Gautam Buddha said, you should bring some sort of things, what it is. You should write that one only. Okay. Next, write some of the interesting facts about the sports offered to tourists in Coorg. Then the sports offered tourists in Coorg. Then tourist sports in Coorg. Both are same. We can choose. Okay. Sports both are. Spots is different and sports is different. Tourist spots, then sports. If you read the lesson thoroughly, can write it. Sports and spots. See, if first side I read it sports, both are same. We can write both like that. So read it. Sports is different. Sports means important places to visit in Cook. Spot means places. Okay. How does the poet compare and contrast the life of tiger in the zoo with that of tiger in the forest? Or write the summary of the poem, The Ball Poem. Okay, students. For summary, you should write one page, almost about 10 or 12 sentences. Okay. Then read the following passage carefully and answer the questions given below. See, the passage is very interesting. You can read it within 2 minutes. Okay. The cinema is an outstanding wonder of the modern age. It is not only a means of entertainment, but it is also used in many ways in itself. The cinema is a very effective teaching aid. Historical films help the teacher of history. A couple of hours spent in the company of historical characters dressed in the different costumes of the period can teach us far more better than we can learn from a whole week's study of a history book. Science can be taught very effectively through films. There are educational film companies which devote their time in shooting of the habits and customs of animals, insects, fish, germs, and numerous other branches of science. We can see the hatching of the eggs of fish and their gradual development into large fish. Okay. We can watch opening and closing of flowers and leaves and the growth of grass and weeds. All these help in the cause of education. So, questions are 2 and each question carries 2 marks. How is cinema an effective teaching aid in teaching history? So, first question answer will be in first passage only, first 3 lines you should see. Okay. The cinema is an outstanding wonder of the modern age. It is not only a means of entertainment, but it is also useful in many ways in itself. The cinema is very effective teaching aid. So first question, first answer will be in first 4 lines. So should read thoroughly. So how is cinema an effective teaching aid in teaching history? Next second one is how are the actions of movements of animals and flowers shown on the screen? So we'll write this passage very easily, I hope. So write an essay of about 18 to 20 sentences on any one of the following topics: importance of sports and games, role of library in students' life. How you should write essay means importance of sports and games. So you should start with one famous quotation: a sound mind in a sound body. To get sound mind and sound body, what we'll do? We should do some exercises, or we should play games, sports. They are given equal importance, just like our our reading. Also, to all our development of our personality, we should play games and sports for our mental relaxation. So you can write or start with the quotation, famous quotations or sayings of any famous persons. First, you should write, give introduction to that subject or topic. Then you should elaborate. With the full of matters and important matters. And then you should conclude. Come to sound conclusion. Then you will get the full marks. It should be more than one and a half pages. Then we will get 5 marks. Okay, keeping the mind that all sentences, commas, full stop, the punctuations. Okay, then last but not least, important and favorite, letter writing. Never miss that letter writing. Okay, write a letter to your friend informing him about what course you want to take after SSLC and 5. Or imagine you are Abhishek or Anusha, students, sports secretary of government high school, Shantinagara, Bellar. If you are going to write personal letter for your friend, then write. If you are girl or boy, just see. If you are girl, you should write your name Samruddhi from Government High School, Vijaypura. Boy, if you are a boy, you should write Samarth, Government High School, Vijaypura. Then, if you are going to write this one, official letter, you can write. Just imagine that you are a boy. If you are a boy, just write Abhishek. Or a girl, you should write Anusha. From which school? Government High School, Shantinagara, Bellary. So write a letter to your headmaster requesting him. Here subject is there. See students, in personal letter there is no subject. In official letter there should be subject. Requesting subject should be to arrange a friendly match with our neighboring school. You should write in subject, not your. Our neighboring school. Then mention the venue and date of the match. So this is all about your question paper for 100 marks. If you study well or hard, you get the full marks. If you write all the questions systematically and neatly, you will get full marks in languages also. No doubt you can write, you can get out marks. So some students, they are very intelligent in writing, and they even write that extra questions also, then they will get extra marks. Okay, so you are supposed to write here how many questions? 6 questions for 3 marks. Some students, they are expert in writing, they will write all questions with this extra. So how much marks will become? So they will become out of 100, they will become 100, 510. How they will become? Because they written extra questions also. See how their confidence level is. So we should also write all the questions correctly and neatly, get the full marks in your annual examination. Okay, this much I say to you all the best for your examination, that is English, which you are going to write in first day. So it will be the best day in your life. All the best students. Thank you.